Ashraf, a Sossi, born 1994, Al-Huehta Street. All the neighborhood kids loved him. He was calmer than a breeze. He would take his pocket money from my father and give it to me. Everyone loved him. His friends came and he went with them to school. They went out running like butterflies, flying off the ground like the world was created for them. The Israeli planes were in the air. The sound of the helicopter was like a monster waiting to pounce on its prey. A car of wanted men was driving along Yarmouk Street, and the butterflies were near the car. The butterflies didn't know that this car would be the fire that burns them. A rocket fell on the car. My brother Tarek flew 5 meters off the ground. He flew higher than the car and then came down walking. Nothing was the matter with him. The ambulance came and took the corpses. People told him to get in the ambulance, but he told them, "Nothing is the matter with me," and he kept going to school. A 100 meters later, he put his hand on his heart and fell down a martyr. I was in the street waiting for the school bus, and my sister told me to go see what's going on. I did, but I didn't see Tarek, and I went on to school. While I was in class, my uncle came and told me, "You will take 3 days off school." I didn't suspect anything. We got in the car. My uncle told the driver to turn off the news. Then I started getting suspicious because my uncle loves the news. We got home, and there was a big crowd of people around. Before I went down, I saw my father sitting on the chair, crying. It was the first time I saw my father cry, and he was holding the picture of my brother Tarek. I asked him, "Dad, was my brother martyred?" He said, "God have mercy on his soul." The ambulance brought him from the hospital. We all ran to him to say goodbye. He was sleeping like an angel with the book that he'd been carrying still in his hands. My father refused to let us go with him to the cemetery, but I got in the car and I went and said goodbye to him, and I read the Fatiha prayer on his grave. I kept going for 3 months every day to sit at his grave and talk to him. At night, I stare at his picture in the room with the hero martyr Tarek written on it. Since my brother was martyred, I got used to sleeping in the bed alone. We used to sleep one on top of the other, legs on top of heads. Sometimes it felt like all our limbs were jumbled together. But today I have a bed by myself. I'll never forget my brother.